Let's enchant it. Can we enchant draining? I don't think we can. It's a shame though. Speed and marking, and we have one spot we can't enchant. Okay. It says we can, we can't. Let's try it out. Lost taxes. Oh no. Adventure added quest assign him. Okay. So we did that. We got the sword of the endless paths. Now what? Guess we can go back. Sure. We'll go back, and one of our projects will be done. We'll just do another one, ready for the Ader Dragon. I don't know, maybe. Should I be? Should I get some resistances? All right. Aren't you? You should be done, right? 2 hours. What? How does that matter? Whatever. Apparently, there's not 24 hours in a day. All right. Turn off that fast mode. We have 4 camping supplies. The only question is, do we want to respec her? Because she's lacking in mechanics. Sadly. Like, I thought 10 was the max. I'm wrong. There's a couple other things where you could really take these points and just pump them into mechanics while still having some in athletics. Just wanted to maybe remember some of these things, like dirty fighting, reckless assault, and all these other things. Maybe even put something into her health. Well, whatever. We've made our bed, and let's sleep in it. 14. Yeah. And now it's completed. Hearth, let's get a lab, because why not?
Got it.
Alright. So here we are. Not a large map by any means. Save scum. Never ends. Let's inspect a bit. What do you got there? Portal. Okay. Lots of... Ooh,
There's
okay.
something ahead.
Bracers of deflection. Oh. Ah. I do say. We need some bracers. What do you have? Crit multiplier bonus? Maybe. I mean, who needs more deflection? I would say the tank, just because stack him, right? He's going to be unstoppable. Boom. I think he loses deflection with his other thing anyway, though. So that makes up for his loss while having this active, right? Yeah, -5. So yeah, totally made up for it. Okay. Click. I'm just gonna say huge spoilers. Huge spoilers, in case you want to look away. Be wary of suppressed. Oh. I thought you meant like suppression, not just like be wary of Spirit of Odd Nua. The shade emerges like a wound in the world, split open to reveal a hollow darkness. Beneath a writhing crown of shadow lies a gleaming mask, bearing the visage of an older man. The silver face turns towards you, features cold and still. From within the sockets of the mask's eyes, guttering fires emit their eerie light.
Who are you? Would you abandon your king? Take up your sword! To battle! The enemy has come!
His voice seems to reverberate through the chamber. The mask's eyes burn with sudden new light, even as the room around you seems to grow darker. Up the stairs? After all the trouble I went to get down here? Ha! I don't know what I want to pick. I don't think there's a battle. Sure. I don't think there's a battle. No. What are you, spirit?
You forget the face of your lord? No.
Sorry.
Better to say that you see more clearly than my subjects.
Roiling eddies of darkness surge at the shade's feet, and it rises into the air, the glinting mask angling itself towards you. Before you is Ad-Nua, king in life of a great people, in death master of nothing. If you are not master in this place, who is? Something with a longer reach, for I could do nothing outside this wretched chamber. The stone is like an anchor. The mask turns back towards the crystal at the center of the room, and the body there.
Many souls do pass from time to time into this place. The Audra draws them deep, and there they are consumed, but not by me.
Something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people, as it did when we drew breath. It is an odd, ancient thing, and you will not conquer it, any more than we could conquer ignorance. Ad-Nua suddenly shudders, and the shape of him seems to warp and twist. The tines of his dark crown grow long, and the surface of his mask ripples like molten ore.
None walk there save Ad-Nua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
The mask turns towards you, streaks of gold fire running from its eyes. If this thing is responsible for the attacks on Ad-Nua, then perhaps I can help us both. Let's try a little diplomacy. Be calm, I mean you no harm. You can do nothing. I would not suffer gladly to keep you from that place. Do you think to fool me? We have suffered too many traitors. Ad-Nua raises a hand towards his face, and the fires there dim. You would only be destroyed as swiftly as any other soul which ventures there. I cannot risk that you should meddle with the statue. No, I will not allow it.
But you see them. What remains of them? As the Mad One did before you. As I do. My subjects. My people.
Why have you sent beasts to attack me? What are you, that I should concern myself with your life, when they have trapped me here? I cannot cross the threshold. The way is barred to me. He is out of my reach even now. They have broken it. My statue, my memorial, the vein is severed, and I am parted from the source. And still something dwells in this place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people, as it did when we drew breath. An old ancient thing you will not. Okay, yeah, we get it.
None walk there save.
Shut up. What did I say? Oh, I can help you because it's hurting your people or whatever, something like that. How? Will you destroy that which survived the end of my people? No, you will only anger it. It will drink your life like water. I'm here to defend my stronghold. I must defeat this creature. It threatens your world, your homes, not mine, for we are long dead. To me, it is but an obstacle, and when it too at last perishes, I will have my chance. I have waited for so long, I cannot risk this.
But you see them.
You built the endless paths.
The endless paths. 1,000 hands toiled to create it. But it was my voice, my will, that directed them. The great work of our age.
Or it would have been, I think this is like the third time the voice has changed. Whatever. Or it would have been if they had only allowed me to finish. If they understood that from such rotted foundations could emerge wondrous achievement. That same curse I sought to cure afflicted them in turn. That my son might, from one moment to the next, be lost to me, is abomination. His voice thickens with grief, reverberating through the chamber. He wants only that I should be proud of him. How can a father convince his son that he might accomplish nothing and still be the light of his life? How if he is gone? True. So many hours and days spent wondering, and my eyes fucked up. If I had been there but a moment earlier, if I had stopped him from leaving that morning, if I had only known that I would never see him again.
Lost, treading these endless paths, these regrets, with him forever moving out of reach into some darker place, away from me. Have they loved nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing? Wives, husbands, children? Might I not show them then the agony of it?
I understand your grief, but why all this? It did not start so. How could it? I was mad with grief. I summoned workers, mages, servants. We plunged headlong into our quest. I could not see for tears. And at first, nothing. Feeble efforts, false starts, days of nothing. And all the while, I was certain I was losing time. I gave permission that we should try new methods, that we should bolster our knowledge of the soul. With these barbarous acts, we began at last to learn, to find the edges of that veil. My people told me they could find my son, but still we had not the means of extracting him safe, intact. And at last, when the discovery was at hand, we were betrayed. All that we had paid, the lives lost, the taint upon our souls, all for nothing. They destroyed the Titan, cleaved him from his roots.
I will never see him again. Even in death, we have been more wholly separated than if I had never known him. He will have forgotten me. Have I not paid? Have they not cost me all I had?
Perhaps your son's spirit still remains here somewhere. You think the possibility does not rule my thoughts. I have been bound as surely as if they had intended it. It is an irony that I have reflected upon for longer than you have walked the world. And now you think to counsel me? Perhaps it's time to let go. I have tried. His cry echoes through the chamber. I cannot. The regret burns within me like fire. It eats all thought. As if in answer, fire laps at the edges of his mask, sending a wave of heat towards you. You come, after all this time, to tell me I must forget? I will not. I must not. I am all that remains. If I forget, there will be nothing left of him. You don't have to forget. Only to forgive yourself.
No. It It is not my doing.